I mean, it's critically important, not only in any job, which is certainly the case, but especially something like the military, for people to stay mentally and psychologically healthy. I mean, this job can be quite demanding, right? I mean, right now, you know, I'm standing in a beautiful harbor and it's a nice summer day, but there are certainly those bad cases in the winter time or when people are deployed on cutters or overseas. These are high stress inducing environments.
Altitude.
Yes, sir. And JT, you want to open the cabin door? Yes, sir.
But you need to be mentally prepared to meet that kind of stress. And so psychological and mental health are a huge step towards a person being able to deal with the stress day over day, not only to be retained within the service, but to perform their job well, to respond to something that might have an unfortunate outcome on a search and rescue case. And the peer support program helps create a space for people to stay mentally healthy.
So the idea behind the Shipmate Support Peer Program is to empower members at units to be a listening ear and an expert referral for their shipmates in distress. So that they're having a bad day, they have someone in the unit that they can go to talk with to get ideas about the next level of care. So those members who want to help out their shipmates, they raise their hand and get the training, and they volunteer themselves to be available 24/7.
The reasons that people will talk to a shipmate support peer, sometimes it's as simple as, you know, they've just had a rough day at work, or maybe they don't understand a decision from a superior or an order from a supervisor. And so sometimes it's just a matter of they need somebody else to talk to and just express some of those frustrations, bounce a perspective off of, get a little bit of an outside look at their situation. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Sometimes it is as serious as somebody that's contemplating suicide or they're having suicidal ideations.
We train them in ASSIST, which is a suicide intervention skills tool. ASSIST teaches people how to listen and to hear the story and to help get that person who's having suicide ideations that next level of care.
I have been able to apply ASSIST in a couple of specific instances. So I joined the Coast Guard to save lives. And that's what attracted me to this branch specifically over all of the other branches. I love that core mission of this branch of the military. And the Shipmate Support Peer Program is another way to extend that mission, except now it's to people that we're even closer to, which is our very own shipmates. So if we can't take care of each other, then there's no way we're going to be able to take care of people out there on the water that are in distress.
It's through the Coast Guard Foundation support, we've been able to train a number of our shipmate support peers utilizing trainings like ASSIST. But what we've also done is we've arranged these outdoor resiliency retreats where we're taking groups of Coast Guard members mountain climbing or do ropes courses. But we're not doing these just to go out and have a good time. We're doing these to teach resiliency principles. And for example, we took a group out to Acadia National Park to do some rock climbing off the cliffs in Acadia. And so, you know, a lot of times we need to ask people, you know, are you okay? You know, we see that they're having a rough day or something's not quite right. But one of the key lessons that we took from the outdoor resiliency retreat is sometimes we don't want to hear that question, are you okay? But rather we need to hear, you are okay. You got this, you can do it. Another thing that we've brought to the table are these marriage enrichment workshops. You know, when we joined the Coast Guard, this is a family decision where we're serving really together. Because it's hard on our spouses when that phone call comes late at night and we have to respond to a certain event, or you're away on duty, or you're moving every 3 or so years. So it's important that that marriage relationship is strong so that the member is ready to execute the mission that they're called to do, and it's important for retention too. You know, if our spouses are not happy in the organization, then we're not going to be happy in the organization. It's more likely that we'll find the exit door. And so a lot of those funds that the Coast Guard Foundation has provided us has gone to providing them some tools and skills just to do marriage well. So we talk about the importance of good communication and conflict resolution and having fun with one another. In the future, we're planning one-day workshops to help these couples really just focus on their marriages. All of us need to be ready when it comes to our physical health, mental health and spiritual health. So programs like the Shipmate Support Peer and and having groups like the CG Foundation to provide that support to empower us to do more for our individuals really goes a long way in helping us execute the mission we're called to do.